What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another rendition of the Mommy Did It podcast. I'm your boy Jay Leg, and
Yeah,
she's
girl, Jess, aka R. Lean. That's my middle name. Don't call me that because you don't know me.
you don't know her. What's going on, Jessica? How you doing today?
I am very much sleepy.
What you sleeping for?
The drive back home. The drive almost be
Yeah,
worse than work a little bit on the low.
to be boy say for real.
An
I mean, cause you what's that? An hour and a half.
hour going, an hour and a half coming back.
That's tough. Yeah, I've been good. I just been here setting this stuff up for the show, or whenever y'all watching it. You know, the show tonight. You.
Well,
Anyway,
how are you?
I'm doing pretty good. Had a good weekend. We went to none other than the I Love Championship SWAC Championship football game. Man, it was lit. We won. We got the W. You know what's going on. You know the vibes. You know the vibes.
Yeah.
Well, we got a lot in store today on today's episode. You want to get straight into it?
Yes, let's go ahead. We're going to start with this or that.
This or that.
You want to get a first one or you want me to go?
I'll let you rock out first. Mine's
Look,
kind of weak.
I stay going first. But okay. First one, the NBA or that, the NFL. If you can only watch one.
Watch.
Like, yeah. I mean, choosing who cares which one you go to if you in it. But like as far as watching, like you can only watch this sport, NBA or NFL. Which one you rocking with? This not excluding college either. It's just with NBA and NFL.
So I can still watch football or basketball. I just
It's
gotta
gonna
pick.
be everything below. Yeah, it just be collegiate and below.
Gotcha.
I'm being nice for real on that.
I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with you. I'm gonna go NFL, and here's why.
I'm surprised.
I'm gonna tell you why I'm going NFL. I get enjoyment from watching NFL and watching other teams outside of the Saints. So, like, if I watch the Seahawks and the Bears, I can enjoy that game outside of just watching the Saints play. NBA, on the other hand, if the King ain't playing, a lot of times I ain't gonna even watch it. I mean, I'll watch some games, but I'm watching pieces of games, right? But like with basketball in general, it can be boring until the summer. Like it's whack until the summer. Let's keep it a bug. You met like the Lakers play tonight, I think, and so I'm gonna check it out. But it's the Lakers playing. That's the only reason I'm watching. Anybody else, I'm clicking. Or Lakers, Warriors, any of them lit games I'm watching. But the Timberwolves and the Bulls, I'm not watching.
Ew.
I'm keep it a bean with you. What you gonna do?
I'm choosing NFL too, but for two reasons. One, like you said, the NBA don't be popping until it's finna be like the time for them to actually do playoffs. And then secondly, with the NFL, it's just a more contact sport. I can see somebody get hit, and I want to see that.
Man, you kind of that sounds like you got a little issue right there.
It's just fun. I mean, it ain't funny seeing somebody get hit, but it be like, dang, you know?
Yeah, it's more of like a
adrenaline.
shock factor. Yeah, I agree. Football is a better sport to watch. Now, if I had to play one of them for my whole life, it'd be basketball because you.
I don't know. I feel like if I was a dude, I think I'd still pick football.
I pick football, but I'm just saying basketball players make more money. Like if you get there, you making more money. Just point blank. Period.
I guess, and the concussion rate lower probably.
Probably, I know the concussion rate lower.
If I had to just pick a sport to play, I'd do baseball. They got the longest season, but they get paid the most.
They get some bread cooked. They work for it.
I ride the bitch.
I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you another reason why I would choose baseball. Half the game you just sitting there spitting, like ain't nothing really happening.
What they be spitting? What they be chewing?
No, they be doing sunflower seeds. Now they used to dip.
I don't know how to eat sunflower seeds.
What are you, a baby bird? You freaking crack it and eat the seed.
No, I used to think I was allergic to them, so I just never ate them. And then
Well, sunflower seed is not a tree nut.
Okay, I'm telling you what my fear was, and I thought I was allergic, so I just steered away from things that came from flowers and trees. But
Okay.
so I
Okay.
never ate one, and now I'm like, I don't know how to eat one, so I'm just like, I don't eat them.
So now you're behind the curve on your sunflower cracking.
Yeah,
That's
and
tough.
it's such a little. It's like sunflowers is like the crab legs of seeds. It's so little, but so hard to open.
I will give you crawfish.
Okay,
Crab legs
crawfish.
big.
Okay, sorry, I'm not well versed in my seafoods.
I don't even know what they call crawfish seafood. Technically, it's just a crustacean because it comes out of fresh water.
It's in the
Now it is
sea.
shellfish. It is shellfish. No, it's not. It's fresh water. It ain't sea.
It's in aqua H2O.
All right, whatever. All right, so I'm going for. We both going football. All right.
You're.
My first one is free gas for life.
I'm almost
Wherever
thought of this.
wherever you go, free gas
Yeah.
or free food for life. Which one you
I
choose?
was gonna say this one with a different ending, not the free food.
Okay.
Um, free gas or free food.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say food for 100
Why?
because I eat more than I fill up gas,
Okay.
and I got a Toyota Rav4, baby. We get mileage.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Like if I'm just hold on, let me tell you my explanation of for. So say for instance,
Listening.
all right, I probably spend. I was like, back up, you confusing me. Um, I probably spend $50 at max at the highest amount of gas price that we've seen thus far to fill up my tank. So if I fill up my tank twice in a week, that's $100. But if I eat out every day, 3 days, 3 meals a day, that's way over 100. Give me that food, cuz.
Yeah.
And I can just pull up anywhere and eat. I'm going. I don't even. I'm allergic to seafood, but give me the steak and lobster, mashed potato, and gravy on the side. You know,
What are you gonna
like
do with it? You just wasting it. You ain't gonna be able to eat it.
I give it to somebody that want the darn lobster. I go give it to the homeless people. You know how many homeless people I can feed if I can get free food all the time.
I ain't say you can feed everybody. I said feed you free for life.
Okay, what if I order and I can't eat it?
Okay, whatever. All right, you going all these damn food allergies. Ain't nobody still no food allergies. All right, so I'm gonna say, contrary to me having a truck that drinks some gas, I'm gonna pick food because I'm a heavy hitter and it costs a lot of money to feed a heavy hitter. But
I
even
have
if I
another
ate
great
like I
reason.
should eat, hold on, let me get out.
I'm gonna let you finish.
Go ahead. I'll let you go. I'll let you go. Go ahead. Go ahead. Proceed.
I can get an electric vehicle.
Yeah. See that, and that was my drawing the fact on why I kind of wanted gas. I'm too big. I would never be able to fit in one of those, unless it's one of them
They
big
got big
stupid
vehicles. It's a
vehicles.
Tesla that's electric.
Yeah. By the time I pay that junk off, I could have been that had all the free gas I wanted to and never had to worry about it.
But you know, some states starting to require electric vehicles.
Girl, I am in Mississippi. Mississippi just ratified slavery. You think we finna get rid of gas vehicles? We are far off from that. Uh, I think I'm gonna go with food though, still, because like I said, you eat more than you gas up. But because okay, so here's the thing: if I get $60 worth of gas, right, and
Mm-hmm.
I could eat $60 worth of food in a day,
Easily.
especially in certain cities. Like a $20 meal ain't nothing. So you do that 3 times a day. That's six. That's 3 plate. You
Yeah,
feel me?
one
So
day. Yeah.
I one dizzle. So I'm probably gonna go with food as well. What's your next one?
Okay. Speaking of food, Wendy's
Mm-hmm.
or McDonald's?
Mm.
I feel like I know your answer,
Mm.
but you know mine.
This is tough. This is
This is a
below the
very
belt.
easy answer for me.
This is below the belt. Now, okay, so here's the thing. If we go on dollar menu for dollar menu, it's Wendy's all day. But when you get higher on the haul on the McDonald's menu, when you start paying $7 for a chicken sandwich, $8 for that burger, man, that meat turned to real meat. See, the cheap meats on McDonald's, I'm telling you, if you go get the McDonald's chicken crispy chicken sandwich, it is real Chick-fil-A chicken. It is not that minced meat. That ain't that. So I'm thinking if I can go get the higher things on McDonald's menu, it's probably healthier, less byproducts. Wendy's, on the other hand, be
Are we really
tripping.
talking about health between Wendy's and McDonald's?
Listen, Linda. All right. So, but Wendy's usually is good or it's bad. McDonald's is either good, I and bad. I have never had I Wendy's. Wendy's is either great or trash.
I always have
Point
great,
number
I
two.
guess.
Point number two. I'm just going down my list of my things. McDonald's has the double line. Wendy's has the solo line, right? If I'm in the line at Mickey D's, right, and I'm like, I don't want this no more. I can pull out, get up out of there. Wendy's got that one little line and it got the lane. And once you in there, you can't go nowhere until you order your food. And so, and Wendy's line always out in the road. Well, I don't care what road it's on; it's in the road. And McDonald's just it's always there for you. I can, like, if I'm stranded in the desert, I can pull over to any corner in the desert and there's gonna be a McDonald's there. Wendy's, on the other hand, it ain't
You
gonna be
thinking
always
about
there.
a whole bunch of other stuff that was not in the
I'm
question.
going down. I'm doing my thesis, my fast food thesis. Okay, point number two.
That was point number 2. This is
Point
3.
number three. Point number three. McDonald's breakfast is way superb than Wendy's week breakfast, in my humble opinion. McDonald's
Biscuit
give
for
you
biscuit?
flapjack for flapjack. Wendy's ain't
Nah,
got that.
we can only compare what is
No,
comparable.
I'm talking about variety, options, and quality.
Well, them French toast sticks bussin'.
Okay, but McDonald's got warm, delicious flapjacks.
Them sausages in there be cold though.
They be soy based.
Don't nobody care about no soy base.
All right, but well, what I'm saying is
What?
Wendy's. Okay, Wendy's do got a nice little chicken thing with the little Wendy's chicken thing. It's cool,
I'm a
but more
4 for
time
me all the way. Matter of fact, give me the biggie bag. I'm bougie.
for extra dollar. For extra dollar, you can get $5 biggie bag.
I really don't know the difference.
I don't know either. I don't even know what's changed. I think they just
I
stopped
think it's
giving you
I
nuggets.
think it's the fries. No,
I don't even know.
you get a fry on the fofo.
Okay. Well, I feel like ah I can't eat 20 Wendy's nuggets. I'm gonna give it a buck. But
They're
McDonald's,
meatier than McDonald's.
I said I cannot eat. Why can I not eat it? They
Yeah,
don't give me the option.
no, because you get full.
They don't give me the option.
Because you don't need 20 freaking
But
Wendy's
when this
nuggets.
fool around and changed the flavor of that barbecue sauce, they lost me.
I don't use sauce but ranch.
You was a nasty. I'm gonna
I use on my
go.
fries.
I'm gonna go McDonald's, bro. I ain't gonna hold you.
Pass.
Golden Arches for the win.
I'm going Wendy's. That was an easy decision. When I created the question, I knew my answer.
Who got the best fries?
Wendy's.
Cap.
I like
When they
Wendy's
hot,
fries.
when they hot and salty.
The sea salt, the thickness of the fry is perfect. I don't like them. I don't like them little skimpy McDonald's fries. They look like paper
So
clips.
you telling me Wendy's fries is better than McDonald's fries when they hot
To me,
with salt?
Absolutely.
I don't believe. See, you ain't even a trustworthy baseline. That's cap. I don't care what. I don't
What's
care
the
what you talking
question?
about.
Not for me, by me, to
I
me.
don't care that damn thing you talk about. Listen, okay, I got another thing for you.
The
Who got?
audacity.
Hold on, wait. Do Wendy's have coffee?
Yes.
Do Wendy's have coffee?
Yes.
Where is it?
In Wendy's.
Where is it?
I don't order the coffee from Wendy's. I gave it to a homeless man.
Okay. All right. Whatever.
I don't know if it was any good. I ain't go back around and ask him.
Do Wendy's got a playpen?
I don't know. I don't go inside for the playpen. I am a whole
They
22
don't. They
years
don't
old.
cater to the children.
Ain't nobody studying them kids. Get that fofo, be happy.
Hey, all I'm saying is I'm gonna go Mickey D's, fam.
Wendy was a full grown woman. She ain't there for no kids.
I done had more messed up stuff from Wendy's than any. Well,
At least you
hold
can get
on.
your frosty.
McDonald's be messing up an order, boy. Woo,
Nah, facts. They stay messing up. Well, I get the most mess ups
woo,
with McDonald's.
child, woo,
I I
child.
order plain burgers all the time, and why every time I got ketchup, mustard, and pickles.
Bro, let me tell you. I got off work one day at 6 in the morning. I came. I said, I'm gonna give me a McDonald's sausage biscuit. I said,
Mm-hmm.
excuse me, ma'am. She said, yeah, go ahead. I said, let me get two sausage biscuits. And she said, okay. I drove up there. I said, can I get some jelly? It's in the bag. Okay. I drive out. I get to the house, right? Like I'm remembering it in my head. I can see the picture. I get to the house, stomach already growling a little bit, digging the bag, no jelly. Pissed automatically. I'm already pissed. Okay, I got jelly. I bought jelly. I got Welch's. Great. I'm cool. I proceed to open up the biscuit to put my jelly on it. It's just biscuit. It's two ingredients, fam. Two. And you let me down.
Hey, you still choosing
Now I got to see
McDonald's?
about you. I got to see about you. But see, this the thing. When they do it right, it be right. But
Nah, that bread to meat ratio is poo cheese and trash. Okay, I don't need all that bread. I be coughing eating McDonald's biscuits.
them joints still be big and uneven. Them
Now
things be
that's
looking
a
like
now that's
hoagies.
that's some soybean meat. That yeah no. The Wendy's sausage biscuit is way better than McDonald's, and I stand on that. Even
I,
on they bad, they
uh,
Wendy's sausage at least it's proportion. Like
but
it was like
McDonald's
this.
got the McGriddle. The McGriddle sets it over the top. Let's keep the buck. The
The
McGriddle
McGriddle, that's the one
elevates
that tastes like a
McDonald's past.
pancake.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, that one's straight. I had that one a couple times. I like
Yes,
the
ma'am.
what's that
See,
other
Wendy's
one
ain't
though?
got no but a croissant. Hold on about that.
McMuffin. That's the only I used to when I used to have an all day breakfast. I would go at 4 o'clock in the afternoon and get 3 McMuffins.
This-
But I don't eat nothing else but they breakfast.
that sound weird.
Bro,
You do.
I crave breakfast food. I'm not ashamed.
You crave breakfast food round the clock.
Yes.
I'm cool on that, fam. I'm
I
not eating
eat
no
breakfast
McGriddle at
any
4
time
p.m.
of the day. I eat it at 4 a.m., 4 p.m., anytime. I don't care.
Okay. To each his own. And you be having this sweet breakfast smelling breath at 5 o'clock. Something wrong with you.
I had waffles and sausage for lunch today.
Why are you
And I brought my own
where are you
syrup to
getting that
work.
from? Did
I
you
made
make
it
that
at
at home?
home. Yeah.
So you having reheated waffles and
They
sausage for lunch.
was mini waffles.
I know them people looking at you crazy.
I ate it in my car because I went to sleep right after.
Not you embarrassing your lunch.
I ain't embarrassed for my lunch. I just go to sleep after I eat.
Man, what the world? I can see you in the car chewing some syrupy waffles
Bro, I was smacking. I was
at
like,
1 o'clock. That's real
delicious.
weird.
No, it was delicious. And then I went right to
What
sleep.
time you take lunch?
12.
That's strange, bro.
That's not
Like I
strange. That's
understand,
a meal.
what you had with just waffle. You had chicken.
I had sausage patty. Bruh, I didn't feel like cooking
What's
that
wrong
night.
with you?
It was an easy fix. Whenever I can't decide
What's
what
wrong
I'm gonna
with you?
cook, I cook breakfast because it ain't never disappointed me ever in my life. I
Fam,
love
something is
breakfast
wrong
food.
with you, bro.
I eat breakfast
Breakfast food
pancakes,
is
French toast
good,
around the
but
clock.
it ain't that
And
darn. It ain't that darn
these
good.
weren't just any type of waffles. These were French toast waffles, okay? I waffled the waffle and then I put it in French toast batter and fried it. Well, not fried it, but pan seared, flip flip. It was busting. I thoroughly enjoyed it.
You brought the whole
I'm
bottle of syrup to work.
nah. I got a little container like this. I just pour some in there and I dip.
Did you put it in the refrigerator or you left it in the car?
Nah, I don't put it in the refrigerator. I don't want no cold syrup. I did heat it up for 10 seconds though.
I'm talking about your waffles.
Did I put them in the refrigerator at work?
Yeah.
I got a lunch bag, like one of them insulated bags.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say you eating warm waffle at noon with sausage is strange.
I feel like it's a meal and I'm full. I don't care.
All right, bro. Let's go to the next. I'm going McDonald's though. You going Wendy's?
Yes, without a doubt.
Ain't that what we was talking about? Yeah. Okay. All right. All right. Next one. Family reunion food versus Thanksgiving food. Which one you going with?
I've been to maybe 2 or 3 family reunions all my life. So for that
Okay,
reason
hold on,
alone,
hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. You want to tell me you want to hear the one I really was gonna say it first, but I didn't know if it was legit or not.
go ahead.
I was gonna say repast food or Thanksgiving food.
I'll take repast food for 100.
Repast food be busting, boy. Hey, food. Hey, that repast food be
No.
smacking, boy.
And you know
Boy, I
why
be
I think
like,
that
thank you,
is?
Jesus.
You know why I
Why?
think that is? Because people put so much love into that food. Not that we don't put love into our Thanksgiving food, but it's like, I gotta make this dressing, gotta make this macaroni. But now you have sorrow and empathy and sympathy
Bruh,
in your
that
soul and in your body when you cooking
that
that food.
repast
I
food
only had
be
I've only had repast food
delicious.
what twice in my life,
I done had it a couple times.
and I
Be
done had
great.
Thanksgiving every year of my life. That say something.
Ooh, that repast food. Hey, it's something about a repast piece of chicken. Ooh, God.
It's
Ooh,
just
God, we
love and
thank you.
tenderness.
What Tab say? Ooh, God, we thank you. It's something about a repast slice of cake. The lady put extra sugar in there.
It's like
More
even in your
chocolate than ever.
sadness,
Ooh.
that food bring you joy.
Ooh.
I think it's because everybody do their best on repast food because it's also gonna people you don't know there. But most time with Thanksgiving, you just like, I'm just fixing this food for my family. Or it's either that or they like, oh, I bring the mac and cheese. I'm the one that, so they too confident,
I'm
you
the
know.
mac and cheese pro.
Yeah, like they too
And it be
confident a little
mid.
bit.
Yep.
Yeah, you be like, bro, you need
It's
bake
all
it.
right. It's all
But
right.
like, the repast stuff, they feeling they like this pain and suffering. I gotta make sure. Don't laugh at that. Like this pain and suffering, I
Bruh,
gotta make sure they
that
feel
food.
love
Man,
in
I
a
had
time
hey, now
of
you
need.
wanna know something? You
But
wanna know something that was great to me at the repast? Paw repast.
but
Bro, his repast had some of the best food I ever tasted in my life. And it's a dish that you won't even think is even the top tier at a repast. But it hit me in my heart.
I probably
I
didn't
was
even try it.
it comforted me when I was low. You feel me?
Okay, what is it?
Somebody grandmama done cooked the best string beans I had ever tasted in my life.
Oh, I
String
probably
beans
did
was
eat them.
seasoned. String beans was seasoned with the lamb that Abraham sacrificed on the mount.
Elliot, you are so extra.
Bro, them darn green beans. But I was like, dang. I was like, nothing got me liking vegetable. Ooh.
Liking vegetables and string
Bro,
beans. You
them
had these
was
as a kid.
them was slapping.
I feel like I remember this, but at the same time, I was boohoo the food so much. Like I don't even really remember what I ate that day, but I
I
know it
don't
was good because I didn't have no complaints. Because
I
I'd have
don't
been, I know me when I'm sad that the food nasty, I'm gonna be like, now this,
and that's what I was
I'm gonna
gonna
be
say.
mad.
I don't know if it's because my emotion was already had got me, and the food just
Yeah,
made it all feel better. I don't know. That might have been it, but it's something
yeah.
about that repast dinner, and
Because
it was.
I didn't even eat in there with everybody. I ate
I
on the
did.
outside.
I was in there talking.
It was too many people in there. I was just like, I don't want to be around people.
I was having a blast.
I'm
That food was
already
so good.
semi antisocial, so that just was a whole new level.
And somebody made some chicken and dumplings, and they
Now
must have got.
those
Woo.
I remember, and I had a plate full.
Hey, somebody made some chicken dumplings, and I'm sitting
It,
up here like I don't know where they imported. They imported this dumpling straight from
I
Ratatouille.
honestly wish I could call them right now and ask for un recipe because I like when
Hey,
I say
they,
my favorite Thanksgiving meal. That I say meal, but like dish
yeah,
is some chicken and dumplings. I ain't learned how to make it, but I seen a recipe on the internet. I'm watching it when we get off of this.
man, listen to me here now. That chicken and dumpling, somebody auntie done made.
Mama on a good
She
day.
the fat meat in there, that fat chicken in there.
I ain't gonna lie though.
Ooh, boy.
Mama on a good
Ooh.
day though,
Well,
hers be
I'm getting
smacking
hungry.
too.
Let's move to the next thing.
Oh my bad.
So we both choose it. Oh yeah. I'm never gonna disrespect her. Not Pearl.
Yeah.
Pearl gonna do it big. Uh so we both choosing repast food. And I'm
Yeah.
not saying I wish nobody died so I could try some more. That ain't what we saying. We just saying when you do die
Yeah.
and we eat at
We
your
just
funeral, the
wish
food be good.
everybody would put that same love in on Thanksgiving and Christmas.
You gonna have to repeat that. I snatched my headphones out my ear. What you say? My bad.
I said we just wish everybody would put that same love and energy in on Thanksgiving and Christmas.
I wish y'all did. I wish y'all took the time
Don't
and the
say y'all
patience.
as if I'm included in that.
Well, I'm not talking about you. I'm just saying the people, the mass.
Okay.
But it's like these folks bring out them great grandma recipes, and they
You know,
stick
you
they
know what I think it be.
foot in their food.
You know what I think it be.
What?
A little mixture of what I said earlier and Thanksgiving and Christmas. Everybody can get their best ingredients. People be getting a little off brand, like no disrespect to Great Value,
Yeah, I see what you're
but
saying.
you can get some of your best ingredients and best quality products with something unexpected.
Yeah, and it's not like a
It's
holiday
not
around.
rush.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's no. I mean, it might be some pressure around it, but like, you get what I'm saying?
Man, I tell you, like I said, I don't, like I said, I'm gonna rephrase it. I don't wish nobody to die so I come eat your repast food. I'm simply saying, when you do die, the food is delicious. So
Like, you act like they can eat it.
I'm,
Like they can.
I just want them to know. Everybody, somebody out there know who we talking about. I know it ain't just us that have
The
some good
majority
repast
know what
food.
we talking about.
I hope so. Could hey, whew, I'm gonna be at the next one.
Okay,
Yeah.
that was a little much.
I'm sorry. Okay. All right. So let's get ready to move on.
Yeah.
All right, Tempo. We gonna be talking about a couple things. What's popping, right? So in our what's popping segment, we like to discuss things in pop culture that got the world talking. And in today's first topic of what's popping, it was a podcast clip that went kind of viral. And they were speaking about splitting the bill with friends. I'm trying to find this so I can play it.
I don't think it's necessary to split it. I mean, to play it.
Okay, I got it right here. You don't want me to play it?
I mean, sure, if you got it now. But
Okay, it is the Sunday Scoop podcast. We go shout them out.
When you go to restaurants as a big group and then y'all have to like split up the check. I don't like when I order something basic. Say y'all get 3 lobsters, like they split it. Like I got rice. That's why I can't go to dinner with you, bro. I would never see us having dinner. you're not about to order 10 shots, but I have water. And I'm splitting the bill with you. Your drunk ass. But if it's all of us and like, hey, let's all do dinner on a Friday night before we go out, everyone's on the same vibe. It's the vibe. How's that fair to me? To dinner though is to go crazy. It's your choice to not go crazy at the dinner. Yeah, I don't want to go crazy, so you have to pay for your crazy. No, don't come to dinner. When did dinner get so crazy? I don't. I'll find the video.
All right, so that's it right there. It's freaking hilarious, by the way. What you think about splitting the bill? Like, if you go out with some friends, and you know what used to get me in high school? Hey, can y'all come to my birthday dinner? And you out at this birthday dinner, and I done ate before I done came. Cause I know I was broke. And we sit down at this table.
I just didn't go if I was broke.
We sit down at this table,
Gotta
and
tell
all
you
I
happy
had was
birthday
the
at school.
complimentary table bread. All I had was the chocolate bread. That's all I
Now
had.
that's
The bread.
trifling.
That's all I done had. I done had the peanuts at Logan's. I done had the bread on the table.
Have you really done
Texas
this
Roadhouse.
before?
I'm saying what I'm saying. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not guilty until proven guilty. But I'm just saying, I'm here.
Nah,
I'm
that's
full.
beast.
So what am I going to do when this check come around? Don't look at me. Is all I'm saying. I ain't putting in. I had a water and a piece of bread. I basically had what Jesus gave to the people. He broke bread and he gets. I'm assuming they had water. They had bread and fish. Fish come from water, so they had to have a cup of water somewhere around there. So bread and water. What you think?
Like, for one, I can't believe you talking about some.
Hey,
I get the eat before you go a little bit,
I
but
was
like,
They was like, "You want what you gonna order?" I said, "Nothing. I'm just gonna have this slice of bread."
No, I could never do that. I could never do that.
I could.
But,
I
like,
was broke.
I've gone to, like, if I'm broke, I'm just staying at home. Tell them happy birthday at school and be like, I see you tomorrow. But, like,
what about now in your adult life then?
I'll get an appetizer.
Some place you go to appetizers be during $30.
But at least it look like I'm getting a sampler.
No, what I'm saying is you get something. But I'm saying when the bill comes, are you splitting or not?
I'm not splitting anything.
So who paying?
We're paying for our own. We're splitting the bill, as in you pay for yours and I pay for mine. But why are we? It's either you pick up the whole bill or split it, not split evenly, because we didn't purchase. If we all purchased the exact same meal, we all had water, then obviously that's an even split. But if you want to come and bring your happy-go-lucky behind over here and want to order the highest thing on the menu, to me it always be the people that order the highest thing and want to split the bill. Like, it's only benefiting you.
It do be them. It be. I done heard this line of thought. I heard the line of thought that the person that invites the people is the one that's paying. So, like, if we going out to eat, and I be like, "Hey, Jessica, come on." Me inviting you is saying I'm paying for you. I've heard that.
I feel like
process.
if it's a date,
What you
yeah.
think?
If it's like somebody asking somebody on a date, then yes, I think in theory, the one who asks someone to go on a date should pay. But if this is a friend get together, and I say, y'all, let's hang out, and we friends, we ain't got no love ties, no romantic ties, we just friends, bro. Friendly, pay your own bill. Like, you didn't have to come. It was an invite, meaning you have the option to accept or decline. Because if your car,
but women be the main ones. Women be the main ones, Holland. We just going out to eat, but it ain't a date. So if it ain't a date, am I supposed to pay? Let's keep it a buck.
I don't find.
If it ain't a date, am I supposed to pay?
Date, you ain't gotta pay. I really do feel that way. If it ain't a date, you don't have to pay.
So why are you here? Are we just being friends for real?
And we just going out and chilling, or like trying to get to know each other. And if it ain't an official, like if it's a date, then cool. But if it ain't labeled as a date, then I wouldn't just be like, okay, I expect you to pay. Would it be nice? Oh, of course. Who don't like a little free meal? But at the same time,
ain't nothing free. Ain't nothing free now. That's what I'm saying. Like,
you ain't getting out of that. If you feel like you need to get something for paying for it, because I'm not an expensive. I don't be buying the highest thing in the menu. You ain't finna get none out of me for no little $20. I hand you that $20 right back in your hand, partner. Back up.
First off, where you going to eat for $20? Second of all,
I'm just saying. I was giving an example.
Okay, I'm about to say, because you gonna be at Applebee's.
I don't know where I'm at. You ain't getting nothing past that door. I can tell you that much.
Okay, so this is how I feel. I feel like, depending on if you know the people. So, like, if this is your close friend group, it needs to be some type of understanding. Either we always Dutch, or we have some type of rotational thing. Dutch meaning we're paying separately.
Let me get a look. I want you to get a little close right now.
Okay.
If you my friend, you already know what's up.
So your friend can't. Hey, Jessica, can you pay for my meal? It's over.
If I didn't say these exact words, I'm taking you out to lunch as a friend. That means you paying for your own meal. If I pull up to the city and say you want to go out and you want to go get something and do some stuff, that means we all evenly playing for whatever we do wherever we go. If I come back like I want to take you out to lunch and I'm gonna add the 4 for your birthday, I'm gonna add the 4 for your birthday, for Christmas. Like if I don't add that 4,
so the 4 is the joint.
The joint. Yes, like I'm taking you out to lunch for something, meaning this is on me, and I'm not a cheap friend. If I say this is on me, this is on me. Like get what you want. Don't scamp it just because I said I'm paying for it. Like get what you want. That's cool. But on any other random given day when we just hicking and kicking it, you better bring your money.
Now, so let me ask you this question. So if y'all kicking it, right? Let's say y'all go to Buffalo Wild Wings, y'all get something to eat.
Yeah.
Boom. is you pay for it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then let's say y'all go get some ice cream. Is it automatically on that person?
No.
Is it theirs now? Is the ball in their court, or are you still paying?
No. What I said 4, if we're going to lunch, then
Well,
that's what I'm paying for.
Let's say you say it
lunch
like this.
And dessert.
What if you say it like this though? I want to go to Buffalo Wild Wings for the buy one get one. Are you now saying
that's
you
what
paying?
we getting?
No, I'm saying, are you paying for the buy one get one, or are you just? Is it just because we here for the wings?
I wouldn't word it like
for this meal.
I wouldn't word it like that. I'd be like, I heard Buffalo Wild Wings got the what you said.
No, buy one get one.
I heard Buffalo Wild Wings got the buy one get one. You want to go for your birthday? It's on me. Like that's how I would say it.
Okay.
But if I just said, "Hey, Buffalo Wild Wings got the 4 for 4 1-on-1," whatever you just said, you want to go?
1-on-1.
Then we can pull up and we go split that 1-on-1 because we get a cheaper meal together.
So for everybody out there, Jessica Friends already understand
it's
the
understood.
rights reserved. They already understand. They already understand the stipulations behind going out to eat. See, me on the other hand, just always assume it's Dutch. Because if I want to, I said for me, I always assume we paying separate. If I proceed to want to be happy and friendly when we get there, is another thing. See, these the folks that be getting me mad.
Yeah, they pull up and don't be ready.
The bill getting split. The bill ain't getting split, partner. If we bring it up and discuss, this the weirdest question ever at a restaurant with a group of people. Is this all together? Everybody.
I'll be the first. I'll be like, yup.
No, if it's all together, it ain't being split.
Oh, my bad. Wrong.
Somebody paying for all of it. Yeah.
But like, I ain't gonna lie. If somebody don't say nothing and everybody just looking weird, I be like, mine separate. Like I just put mine separate. Like y'all can split y'all's, but put mine separate.
I ain't gonna lie, Daddy didn't call me slipping a couple times.
Slipping?
They be like, is this all together? He be like, no, it's all on him. I be like, wait a minute.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't sign up for this. I ain't signed up for none of this.
It's hilarious.
Like, let's split this thing. But yes, it is what it is.
I ain't got no job.
So we ain't splitting nothing, cuz you better assume you gotta pay on your own. No cap. All right. So the next thing, here we go. Ooh.
Main topic.
Coach Deion Sanders. Main topic. My bad, y'all. Main topic. Ooh. Coach Deion Primetime Sanders is leaving Jackson State and has committed himself to a 5-year, $30 million contract to the University of Colorado.
Boulder,
Colorado. Ooh, this one here is, boy. First off, my timeline been loaded. I'm about sick of it, to be real with you.
Sick of it?
I'm about sick of it. Quick thoughts from me about the situation. If you don't know, Jackson State has won the SWAC championship 2 times in a row. I think I said that at the beginning of the podcast. We are currently this season 12-0, going on 13-0, hopefully next week in the Celebration Bowl against North Carolina Central. Primetime Sanders said, I'm out, Chief. I'm gone. Pimp, I got to leave. I'm going to Boulder where it's cold at. I'm like, cold? Who want to be cold up? But anyway, he went up there, and a lot of people in the news been on his case. A lot of people are saying he is selling out. A lot of people are saying he left too soon. A lot of people are saying you came for yourself. You came for the wrong reasons. You sold a dream that you couldn't deliver on. And others are happy. Others are congratulating him and his son on going to that university. Others are also saying they don't see a fault with what Primetime did, just how he did it. Some are also saying they wish he would have came and gave them at least fulfilled his 4-year contract at Jackson State. All right, so what are your thoughts on this, Jessica? Ooh, this one hit home. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I think I'm in the boat of I don't I ain't gonna say I don't care, but like it's not what he did, but how he did it. Like I ain't gonna I mean if you wanna who wouldn't trade like if we just put the deals on the table.
Okay, so
Who wouldn't pick?
let me let him know. So his deal at Jackson State was
It was like
I think
1
he was
mil.
making 1 million over 4 years. So he was
Yeah,
making
1.2, something like that.
1.2 million over 4-year contract. So he was making 340 some thousand all a year. So
yeah. So like if we just put the deals at face value and then you add on top facilities and benefits, wise decision. I can't fault him on it in any regard when it comes to deal on deal. I would have took Colorado with a jump, skip, and a hallelujah. Okay.
And then his son is gonna be the starting quarterback at a Power 5 school.
I mean that's all cool.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just like it was his theme for this. You know, he always had like his words of the week or something like that. And his words for the past week was finish and focus, I believe. So in my mind, just with that alone, finish and focus, he considered his finish line the SWAC championship. But you're still saying you got one more. I would have respected a little bit more if he would have waited to after the Celebration Bowl.
Well, he could.
But
I don't think he could.
Yeah, I'll say I think contractually he couldn't wait. So that's understandable. That's like, okay.
I think he could have waited, but the portal opened up Monday.
Yeah, so he didn't want to hold
November
out
5th.
on the players there. So I mean that makes sense
December
too.
5th. Yeah.
But he still could have like how he had his private meeting after the SWAC championship. He still could have did that and not announced it. Is the way I look at it.
Yeah.
But then all of them jumped into the portal probably still would have gave it away. But
yeah.
And then the only other thing I really did that just kind of rubbed me the wrong way, like even if Shedeur is going to Colorado,
who is Shedeur? That's his son.
Yeah, that's his son, the
starting
quarterback at Jackson State. Now quarterback for Colorado. But I wish he wouldn't have announced him at like in his first meeting with Colorado. Like he took his time.
We all knew,
but let that if Shedeur is going. Shedeur, he's a grown man, point blank. Let him handle his grown man business like you handled yours. Let him be a man. Let him say what he got to say to the public. Let him make his announcement. All these other players have to say, thank you, Jackson State. I appreciate this. I'm going to the transfer portal, blah, blah, blah. He could have did, thank you, Jackson State. Let him do what he's supposed to do as a player. That's all I'm saying. I would have appreciated that more because just like you using him as a pawn in your game to put fear into other players, not allowing him to use his own voice. He is an NIL magnet. He should be able to speak on his own. He don't need his daddy to do that. He shouldn't need his daddy to do that. So that's like the two things I really didn't like. Like aside, like him moving on, we all knew it was gonna happen eventually. Anyway, didn't nobody expect him to stay at Jackson State forever. We knew he wanted to go to a Power 5. We gave him the opportunity to get the head coach on his resume, and he moved on to something better. It's cool. Yeah. It's great. But the way he handled it a little bit, I just was like, it could have been done a little bit better. Because normally he's really good at like handling that stuff. So to see it play out the way it did was a little annoying, to say the least.
Yeah. I feel like when Deion first accepted his job at Jackson State, one of the things that he was, I mean, they used to ask him on 60 Minutes and stuff like that, why did you go to Jackson State? He said on 60 Minutes that God called him collected. He had to accept the charges to come coach at a HBCU and provoke change. I'm pretty sure those are his words exactly, but I could be a little off. And a lot of people feel some type of way when they say God called you here, but he snatched you away so fast. Bomani Jones, which is a he is a ESPN analyst. I think he's on the Herd. He was on CNN, which is wild. They were talking about freaking Jackson State football on CNN. Here's his clip right here, and I'm gonna play it for y'all just so y'all can kind of get a gist of what we're kind of referring to.
step into other HBCUs. Spent the last 35 years telling us there ain't but one Deion Sanders. Now he's telling us go find somebody else to do what Deion Sanders does. You can't have this both ways. I don't judge him for taking the job at Colorado. They probably increased his salary by something like 15 times, right? I totally get that. It all makes sense. But what he did was something that college coaches do all the time, which is you have to sell people 4-year, 10-year plans when your plan is always 1 year at a time. That's the only way that you can really pull that off. And so he came in and he sold a long-term vision for what was going on at Jackson State, but his goals and ambitions were always to be a Power 5 head coach. My take has always been he went to Jackson State primarily because he wanted to be a head coach, but didn't want to ever be anybody's assistant coach. So he had to find somebody that would give him a job and make him a head coach, and so he could have that on his resume, and then he could take that to try to get the job that he actually wanted. Jackson State was the place that could do it, and he did a lot of good work while he was at Jackson State. But all the bigger, grandiose notions of what he was doing for somebody else, no, it was what it always is. He did it for Deion, and that's fine if you don't tell us that you're trying to do this for somebody else.
But can he do both? Can't he go to a program and be there for 3 years, only have 5 losses like he did, and bring the attention? Maybe the next person won't be, prime time. They won't be as charismatic as he is, but he still did bring attention to it. And what I've seen from the athletic director and other people is they were grateful for him, and they talked about him going on, and something he signaled because of the financial disparities here.
No, he's very good, but I think the magnitude of the financial disparity is so much greater than anybody realizes. I think the magnitude of the financial disparity between HBCUs and other FCS schools, the smaller division in Division I, is bigger than people realize it is. So there's room to criticize him for the way that he has left and for the fact that his initial rhetoric is not in line with his ultimate. What would you have him do? What would you have the man do? Oh, well, I wouldn't have come in the first place and said that God sent me here to fix HBCUs, and God decided that in the middle of it you were supposed to leave? Right? I mean, like the thing I said is maybe God wants 10% of $5 million and not 10% of 375. If God can do math, I can understand why it is. He sold a dream and then walked out on the dream. People have the right to be critical of that. I also would have taken the job that he took at Colorado, right? It's not a judgment of the fact that he took the job, but this is not in line with what he told us for all these years.
All right, so that right there kind of sums up a lot of, and that's a good point. That's a different viewpoint of how I heard it. I hear a lot of people saying different things, like we mentioned in the beginning of this main topic, but it kind of boils down to why would you make a change why would you make a change like this when the change you were trying to make was not complete? And maybe in Deion's perspective, it was complete. Maybe he had did all he could do. I heard one lady, it was a preacher in Jackson somewhere. She was like, Deion wasn't the savior in this situation. He was nothing but Moses to bring you to see the promised land. Moses didn't lead the people into the promised land. So now somebody else got to come push you overboard, right? And so that's a viewpoint. It's various viewpoints. I personally think it hurts as a fan that was happy we winning, happy we having fun, we filling the stadium. It hurts as a fan, but if I was a father, I might think otherwise. I feel like the main goal is to get his son to the NFL. That might be the main goal. If that's the main goal, he on the right track of doing that. But also, if you go to Colorado and it's a complete failure, you messed up. You had when you had such success at Jackson State. I don't think it'll be a failure though.
Yeah. I mean, only time will tell on all these things. Because, he said he would provoke change. He didn't say for how long and how much.
Right.
And he did that.
He didn't put a measure stick. So. And in other news, I guess more towards what the main topic is. A lot of people in the city of Jackson obviously upset and have been taking action on their report of Black store owners and restaurant owners taking down Coach Prime's images in the store.
It makes sense though.
And then it's also people wiping down murals and calling Coach Prime a sellout. And I guess my question would be, what is a sellout? What would you consider a sellout to be? What is your definition of what a sellout is? Go ahead.
It's a hard question.
Oh, it's loaded.
Yeah, it's just like, how do you really define it? I guess I should preface it with, like, I don't think he's a sellout. Mm-hmm. And I say this because it's not like he didn't talk big talk and couldn't back it up.
Right.
Like, if we're being honest, he did do what he said he was going to do.
And so, okay, so the dictionary.com definition of a sellout
Not
is a
dictionary.com.
I'm on it tonight. The dictionary.com definition of a sellout is a person who betrays a cause, organization, or the like, a traitor. Informal definition is a person who compromises his or her personal values, integrity, talent, or the like for money or personal advancement. I feel like it's unfair to call him a sellout, but I will
Yeah,
feel like it's not unfair to say you didn't get the job done. It wasn't complete to my liking.
but it wasn't
So
all on him
because
either.
it wasn't all of him, and this is where my viewpoint kind of changed. Because at first I was feeling real selloutish. I ain't gonna even cap to you, but but this is where my viewpoint changed. News came out about Dion, Coach Prime, having issues with Jackson State's administration, i.e., in particular, the president of the university. It's been reported that Dion, obviously, it was public news saying that Dion had spent half of his salary to fix facilities at Jackson State, meaning the locker room, the players' room, the lounges. He also spent his own money in resurfacing the tennis court, as well as out of town meals for the team. So when they went to the hotel, the whole spread they used to have, as far as food, the buffet, breakfast, dinner, and lunch, that was provided by Coach Prime. Now, granted, he ain't hurting for it, but it's still his money at the end of the day. Um,
Yeah. I think
and
him using his money became an expectation, which it never should
mhm,
have been,
right,
because they was bringing in enough money to
they
supply,
had it.
because they've done it before. Like the spread not have been to that caliber, but they have provided food because they're required as universities to take care of their students on outside events and trips. It might not
Eh,
have been to that caliber,
right.
but it should have been provided for. He shouldn't have been
And
paying for the whole thing
And this is where Coach
or
Prime
any.
won. This is where I ain't gonna say he won because I'm still hurt by it. But this is where my foot eased off the gas for Coach Prime. When we found out that in his contract, Coach Prime is technically labeled the highest paid head coach in Jackson State history in football for football. But
Didn't know that.
technically by base pay salary, he's the second. The previous coach had a higher base pay, but Coach Prime's contract entailed that he will get all ticket sales proceeds to him after 30,000 seats,
I thought it was
right?
20.
30. So
Mm.
after, if I'm not mistaken, it's 30. So after 30,000 seats, tickets were sold, he gets everything else. So the Mississippi Veterans Memorial Stadium holds like 61 ish. So he would get, if he filled it to 58, he'll get the latter, right? Word came out that last year when they won the SWAC championship the first time, he did not get any of those proceeds. When they had the Celebration Bowl against South Carolina Central last year, that money never came to the football program. As well as when Coach Prime would, I forgot it was something else. Anyway, those two for sure. He didn't get the money for Celebration Bowl. It wasn't supposed to come to him. It was supposed to go to the team itself, not the university.
Mhm.
And as well as him having to not get his money. So that's where the problem lies for me. He doesn't get his money, but you
The
also
little money he was
make him
supposed to
pay it.
get.
The little money he's supposed to get, he didn't get it, and he had to pay out of pocket for stuff. That's where the issue is, and
Yeah, and I
I
fault
can
Jackson
see why.
State for
Yeah,
that. That's administration fault.
that's an administration issue,
And they
and
waited last minute to offer him 1 meal.
that's the other thing I was trying to think of. It's an insult to injury, bro.
It's real insult. Real
That's
insult.
that. Hey, that's like me working my job, and I'm like, I want a pay raise. I need 10% pay raise. And they like, no, we ain't got it in the budget right now. Okay, cool. Well, I'm gonna go find another job. And I do find it. I say, well, I'm turning my resignation letter. Hold on, wait, we found the 10%. That is an insult to injury. Now I'm leaving simply off of spite because you could have fronted it to me. But now you're trying to get it on the back end when I'm threatening you. When I got my foot on your neck, now you're trying to give it to me. So when I heard all that, I was like, Jackson State, we messed up something good.
Yeah, I do
What are we
fault a
doing?
little bit of administration on that for
What are
real.
we doing? And I believe Coach Prime would have been perfect. Besides all of that, I feel like Coach Prime is the type of person that with the ticket sales money, he would have gave his staff a raise off of that money itself. I
Yeah.
really feel like that.
Him
I feel
paying
like he would
for
have gave it to
another
him.
sports court alone shows that it wasn't necessarily about the money.
It was never about it.
It's just like, give me the money I am owed, and if I choose to help the university with that money, let it be mine. Let it be my business.
Yeah.
But it became an expectation for him to cover things that weren't his responsibility. Then you shorten him on stuff that he is owed and dued by contract, because he could have broke the contract last year with the SWAC championship, because that's a breach of contract. So that means he had all right to leave then if he wanted.
Why didn't y'all give him the $1 million last year? He
because
needed it. He deserved it.
The amount of sales that came in and the city.
Period. Why didn't y'all give him the $1 million last year? You should have gave him the raise off of the SWAC championship last year. Fact. Point blank, period. Like, hey, we messed this up. And I mean the administration messed it up. The president got to go. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Get him out of there.
Pack him up. But you know the thing.
Because I don't even fault AD, because AD be doing his job.
He can only do so much, and it's hard when you're fighting battles for resources as it is at an underprivileged university in an underprivileged area against disenfranchised, underprivileged people. It's hard enough to fight those battles, even when the people you fighting for are fighting against you. It's a lot. Fighting going uphill. It's pointless.
And I'm pretty sure that's where he got on his shoulders. He had the team. He had first off, he had his children on his shoulder. He had his team on his shoulder. He had his staff and administration on his shoulder. He had the university on his shoulder. He had the city on his shoulder. He had the world on his shoulders at Jackson State, because everybody was looking at him from inside to out.
And I agree with a lot of what Bomani said, but this is where I got to push back. When he said that he did it only for Prime, and I disagree. And this is why. Prime knew all of this. He knew the struggles he was going to have. He knew, but he still chose to enroll 3 of his children to the university, being paid less than what he thought he should be deserved, which he definitely deserved, less than what he deserved, and he still put his children in that environment. That's the only thing I disagree with him. I feel like a parent that's doing something for themselves will not drag their children into a mess on purpose.
Yeah, I can see that. I can play a little devil's advocate. Was it advocate? Yeah. On that, although him alone would have brought recruits, but him plus his kids show we dedication. All believe.
It showed dedication.
And it shows that, okay, we also believe in it, and we gonna make an effort. Oh, Lord have mercy. And like we gonna make an effort to actually, we fully immersing ourselves into it, and it was also gonna attract different generations with his kids being there. So,
and this is where I do fault Prime. I ain't gonna say I fault him. But when most coaches leave, they just leave. They don't take all the freaking players off the team. There's so many players in the transfer.
Yeah, that's the hardest part of. I think that's the biggest like snowball effect of it is that when he's leaving, now we have a large number of decommits, a large number of transfer portals enter into the transfer portal. You got at least 10 he taking with him, and then he taking all the staff that he done brought in. So it's a lot. It's a bigger blow than a regular coach coming and leaving. It's a bigger blow for sure.
Well, see, I can't necessarily fault him, because when you make, because knowing when you get Coach Prime, you're getting a big boom. So when he leaves, it's gonna be a big blow. I mean, I can't really fault him for that.
Yeah.
But just let us know. You got any other thoughts on that?
No.
I don't think you'll sell out Coach Prime. We just miss you, fam. We just want you.
I'm still gonna be in that celebration bowl, rocking it up.
Oh, we still gonna be there. Hey, the big blue gonna be the big blue. We ain't gonna never change.
Yeah, the culture's still the same, baby.
Wah, 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 wah. We still gonna be in that thing. Hey, we sad to see you leave, Coach Prime, but hey, we still gonna put on for the city. Hey, man,
that he gonna miss. I feel like he gonna miss the fans.
He gonna miss the culture. Oh, Boulder. Oh,
that little it ain't even that good. I gave him a benefit of doubt with that one. Yeah. It's the sheet music for me, but that's another episode.
Yeah, that's all. Chill out, get them the people. Hey, man, Coach Prime, we wish you well. We wish you had stayed, but it is what it is. We understand.
It
We
is
see
what
both
it
sides. Hey,
is.
we the affected party, so we see both sides of the spectrum. But you got anything else to add to that?
Nah.
All right, guys, man, it's been another great episode.
Oh, I do got one more thing.
Okay, go ahead. Go, my bad.
I guess now he's officially not swag.
Dang. God. You ain't swag, baby. Ooh. You ain't swag, baby. Ooh, baby. All right, guys, man. We're gonna kick it back to y'all later on the next episode. This is episode 10. We done made it to 10. Round of applause. We done made the 10, guys, man. If you haven't already, please like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Follow us on YouTube. Follow us on TikTok. Make sure you go download, leave 5 stars on Apple Podcasts. Check us out on Spotify, Amazon, and all the other
Can we make a
streaming
heart?
platforms.
You gotta do the other way. It don't look good. Never mind. Okay, bye, y'all.
All right, guys. Hey, may God bless you. God keep you. We'll see y'all next week. Peace.
Peace.